Can you guess the hitters who have put up the most WAR in the last 10 years? The caveat here is you can't have won an MVP.
I'm staring at an AL NL shortstop at the top. Is that Corey? Corey Seager?
No, he's number 8, so on the list, but not number 1.
Oh, okay. So Corey's only been worth 40. I need to guess someone who's been worth 15 WAR more than that. Hasn't won an MVP. Because Manny Machado's not a shortstop. But I think Manny Machado's this number 5, NL third baseman.
Not quite. Manny's number 7.
Oh, because this is the last 10 years, and he was in the American League 10 years ago. Okay, yep, that's right.
You got to stretch back a little bit to remember where all these guys have been since 2016.
And that's right. And some of these guys I've forgotten have been National Leaguers or American Leaguers. But I'm focusing on this NL third baseman who has not won an MVP. Is that one's Nolan Arenado?
That's Arenado.
Okay, good to know. Yes, he has not won an MVP. He's had a couple of seasons where he was close, but not quite.
A lot of these guys have gotten close, which makes sense for how good they've been. Also, Nolan's probably going to be one of those guys who's basically a slam dunk Hall of Famer, but just may never have an MVP to his name.
And before we get to the next guest, a reminder to you guys to subscribe and turn on those notification bells so you never miss an upload. And while you're at it, drop us a comment on which is the hardest guess here. Number 2, AL third baseman. That I know is Jose Ramirez.
There it is, Jose Ramirez. It really is a travesty he's never won an MVP.
It's a travesty, but if you look at all the years he could have won MVP, he didn't really have a case, which is disappointing for him.
Yeah, his best shot might have been 2020, which was a shortened year. It's too bad because every year Jose Ramirez is like the 7th best player in baseball, which is a future Hall of Famer, but just not quite ever an MVP.
It's kind of like Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, they're similar in a lot of ways.
J-Ram, the last couple of years, has had the unfortunate task of going up against Shohei or Judge every single year, and he's never going to win that.
Unfortunately, that makes it pretty tough.
Thinking of this AL NL shortstop here at the top. Oh, there's another shortstop on here that I know. I think he's number 3. Is Trey Turner number 3?
He is.
Okay, good. Trey Turner's not played in the American League, so there's a former American League shortstop here at the top that has not won an MVP. That's Lindor.
At number 1, Francisco Lindor.
Great. Okay.
Another guy who's gotten really close. He's coming second.
Yeah, he has. He's gotten decently close. American League third baseman currently. Still a third baseman, worth over 40 wins. God, that's interesting. Third baseman for multiple teams?
Multiple teams.
Well, it can't be Anthony Rendon because he played in both leagues and hasn't played.
Yeah, he ain't on this list.
Which is surprising. You would think there's like this outside chance he would have accumulated, let's say, 28 WAR in the 4 seasons with the Nats before he came over, but no. It was close. He's probably over 20.
I mean, he probably is. Unfortunately,
just with the Nats, not with the Angels.
I was going to say, unfortunately, once he signed his contract, he decided he never needed to play baseball ever again.
Another American League third baseman. I have a feeling this player might be retired.
No. He's not retired.
Oh, he's not. Are there some retired players on here, like at the bottom?
No, these guys are all active.
Because I was thinking of Josh Donaldson. He won an MVP, but he didn't win an MVP in this time frame. And I remember he was still pretty good after, but not good enough. AL third baseman. Who else? Who else is that good at third base?
You're thinking too hard. All you have to do is think of some of the best AL third basemen in the last decade, and eventually it'll just hit you in the face.
Because Matt Chapman switched leagues. Oh, I guess Matt Chapman's on here too. Where are the other? Is there? Oh. AL NL third baseman, speaking since he's on my mind, number 15. Is that one Matt Chapman?
It's pretty close. He's number 14.
It's number 14. Okay. Well, in the right vicinity. Back to number 4. Focus on number 4. American League third baseman. Why is this so hard?
My answer is I don't know. When you think of really good AL third basemen this decade, over the last 10 years, he's on a very short list.
Oh, now I have it. He's a Red Sox and an Astro. That would be Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman, number 4.
Okay, good.
Now, where will he be 2 months from now? I don't know. But so far, he's only an AL third baseman.
We have both leagues outfielder number 6. I'm going to come back to that one. Shortstop. Both leagues. Just under 40 wins. It's going to get a little harder because I've gotten the guys who constantly finish on the podium. I feel like we're about to get into the guys who aren't constantly on the podium.
I mean, these are all all-stars. These are all guys that are very, very good players. There's not really anybody on here who you'd list off and should shock you. I'll say that.
Was this guy traded or did he sign? Number 9.
He signed.
This is getting harder than I thought. which is disappointing.
He's gotten paid, that's for sure.
This WAR total is too high, but I feel like there's a different one where it could be him. I don't. Actually, you know what? I don't see that total, so I'll just rip this guess here. It's number 9, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, you overthought it. Number 9.
I thought the total was going to be lower. That's why. I didn't think he was worth 40 wins in that period.
Most of that is obviously from his Boston tenure, but you got to remember how good this guy was in his prime with the Red Sox. He was a doubles machine.
He's not been a 40-win player on the Padres. That's been 30% of the decade. I'm now going to focus on number 6. Outfielder for both leagues. I assume this guy's gotten paid. Let's say it's a center fielder to increase his value. Which league is this guy currently in?
National League. It's not a center fielder.
Has he formerly been a center fielder?
No. Absolutely not.
So he's pretty big. I'm thinking, because there's a name I'm thinking of. I'm actually curious to see if he's on here. Starling Marte on here?
No, he's not on here.
Thought he could have been that NL outfielder at the bottom. Is his outfield position a technicality?
I mean, he plays the outfield. He does stand out there.
Kyle Schwarber?
No,
He's not been worth 40 wins.
No, he's not on here either. You got to think bigger than that.
You say technically he stands. Kyle Schwarber technically stands in the outfield.
He does, but you got to think about somebody who technically stands out in the outfield, but is also the 6th highest WAR player on this list. Like, who's racking up value with his bat?
There's one guy who's only been in the National League that I'm thinking of, and I thought I already guessed him.
Who?
Juan Soto.
He has not only been in the National League. That's number 6.
Oh God! Why did I forget his year with the Yankees? God, I'm thinking Nationals, Mets, Padres, and for some reason that was his best year.
I was about to say
that's on me.
You forgot his best season. I told you he got paid. I told you he barely plays the outfield. I told you he racks up value with his bat.
Steals bases now too.
Yeah, I don't know how you blanked on the Yankees thing. That's on you.
That is on me, yes. Something about being put on the spot. American League shortstop, 37 wins. Really, really, really good shortstop. Number 10. Bo Bichette?
No, he's not on here.
Bo Bichette probably doesn't have 37, but wouldn't have been the most surprising thing. Other shortstops in the American League. Well, I'll tell you, it's not Anthony Volpe. That I will stamp.
Well, no. I mean, if you want to hint on a technicality of this, very, very recently, he started playing another position. For the vast, vast, vast majority of these 10 years, he's a shortstop.
What's funny is that's literally Bo Bichette, but he hasn't played for 10 years. I'm thinking through divisions here. Yankee shortstop is Volpe. The Blue Jay shortstop was Bo Bichette. Orioles shortstop has been, Gunnar has not been in the league long enough, I don't think, to be on here. Rays have been in shortstop Flux. Red Sox shortstop has been Xander for some, but not for long enough. So that eliminates the East. Now you go to the Central, and you have Tigers shortstop. Wow, actually, I wonder if he's on here. Because I'm thinking of the Tigers roster. And we have a shortstop, second baseman, outfielder who's been worth 30 wins that has played both in the American League and the National League. It's that Javi Baez.
Good guess, but it's not. He's not on the list.
God, I would have thought he would have made it on his base running and defense alone. All right, back to our shortstop. No one on the White Sox. Twins traded everyone away. Bobby Witt hasn't played long enough. What else am I missing? The Mariners don't have a shortstop like that. The A's don't. A's are young.
I mean...
Whoa. Clicked. It clicked. That's Carlos Correa.
Finally, yeah. That's him. I was going to say, it's another one of those guys where if you just think about the AL's best shortstops over the last 10 years, it's one of the first names that should pop into your head.
AL second baseman. This can't be Altuve because he won. Who's the second best AL second baseman? Oh, Gleyber Torres.
No, not him.
Oh, is number 17 Jazz Chisholm?
No, he's not on here. 30 wins for Jazz? That's a lot.
Been a lot, but he's good. I guess he hasn't played long enough, though. You're not going to tell me this is Jorge Polanco?
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's played a long time.
Think about, especially over the last 5-6 years, who the best second basemen in the American League have been. Very short list.
I again don't know why I blank on this. Brandon Lau?
No.
Yeah,
Again, I don't think Brandon Lau's on your short list of dominant AL second baseman. He's really good, but he's not quite like this guy. This guy's been paid.
I'm coming back to this one. For some reason, it's not coming to me. Like highest paid second baseman. Ketel Marte, National Leaguer. Jose Altuve, like, won an MVP. What am I missing?
You should come back to one of those names.
Ketel Marte or Jose Altuve?
Which one?
Oh, is Ketel Marte number 17?
That's him. Shortstop, second baseman, outfielder. Ketel Marte.
All right, well, unintentionally stumbled into that one.
It's been a long time since he's played shortstop, but he has played shortstop in the last 10 years.
In that span, yes, you're right. Let's keep rolling. I'll come back to that second baseman. National League catcher. National League the entire time. Hasn't won an MVP. And again, this is MVP within this time period.
Yeah. But this guy's never won an MVP, period.
Okay. Has anyone on this list won an MVP?
No.
Okay. Really, really, really good National League catcher. Oh, JT Realmuto.
There you go. That's him. Been doing it for a decade now.
And he's the only catcher on here. I would have think, like, Sean Murphy's been in the league a while, but like, he was 2018.
Yeah, he got up and I want to say 19, and that's not long enough. Realmuto was a part of that Marlins team that really never should have broken up its core because they had so many good players across the diamond. And just for a decade now, he's been a top 5 catcher in baseball. Just year over year over year.
American League outfielder at number 13. Byron Buxton?
It's not Buxton. Not enough
Buxton,
games on the field.
Buxton's not on here. Okay. Who else is like a Byron Buxton equivalent in the American League? Accumulated a lot of value. So I'm thinking of Buxton, and then I think of guys in the Central. Really, really, really valuable outfielders. Very, very interesting.
Had a big time year this past year.
Big, big, big time. So the biggest time was Judge. See, and he won MVP, as he should. Another big time outfielder. Oh, no, this is an AL/NL outfielder, and he hasn't been in the league long enough. And there's not an AL/NL outfielder left on here, so I can't guess Kyle Tucker, and he might not have enough WAR to be on here.
Yeah, not on the list.
That's the caliber of player we're looking for. Like, I want to say Michael Brantley, but he's retired.
No, you're thinking too hard. He was snubbed of an All-Star game this year.
Who really should have been in the All-Star game?
I mean, he made people regret it when he had people watch what he did in the postseason, that's for sure.
George Springer.
That's him, number 13.
He's snubbed. People didn't think he was going to have a good year at all, but he was great.
And then he had
finally made that contract worth it.
Well, and then he had like a 170 WRC plus.
I've already got Matt Chapman, right?
You do.
Okay.
Yep.
So this can't be a Matt Chapman AL/NL third baseman because he's the one right above this. So the one right below it, both leagues, third baseman, over 30 wins. Eugenio Suarez?
There it is. Yeah, that's Gino.
Gino, 30 wins, dude. Let's go.
Been in the league a long time, and you hit that many homers, eventually you'll rack up enough value.
Hat tip to him. He's a man of good vibes. Now first baseman in both leagues. This one's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Great. Glad I'm finally getting some traction here.
Another guy who probably could have had an MVP case the year he hit 50-plus homers, but it was a stacked year in the National League that year.
And he wasn't even the best Brave.
It's the problem. His own teammate won the MVP in Ronald Acuna.
So I have these bottom 3, and then I need this American League second baseman at number 11. Let's get the bottom 3 first. And by the way, if any of you have got these final 3 while I'm sitting here and struggling, drop us a comment and let us know who it is. Make sure to turn on the notification bell, too. Both leagues just under 30 wins. Third base.
I guess he technically plays another position now, too.
Is he at first?
Yeah, he's played some time at first now.
Gino played some time at first this year. 1 inning.
Yeah, barely. This guy's played more than that. He wasn't too fond of the idea when it first got brought to him. Let's say that.
Devers.
Rafi Devers, number 18.
He's one of the guys with the shortest tenures on here, despite the fact he can't play defense. His first full year was 2019.
Which just speaks to his bat.
He was really good.
Actually, that's not true. He came up in 17.
But he didn't play a full season until 19. Not really. He wasn't good for a full season until 19, a.k.a. starts accumulating the WAR needed to get on here. I'm guessing either of these two can be that. Is 20 Fernando Tatis?
No, not enough time. Not on here. Also, since he missed all of 2022, that probably did him in.
You think was he close enough to get on here if he had that season?
That's a good question. I bet you it would have been a lot closer.
Okay, a National League shortstop, a National League outfielder. National League shortstop is, let's think about this. Very valuable National League shortstop over this time period.
Definitely glove first.
Definitely glove first. Oh, so 19's Dansby Swanson.
Oh, maybe that was too big a hint. Yeah, that's Dansby.
He's the only like glove first guy who could be that valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
It's contracts.
The other true glove first guys have either won MVPs or already guessed, like Trey, Mookie. Well, Mason Wynn has barely played in the National League. He's really good defensively.
Yeah, Dansby's contract speaks to that. That's for sure. Just how good he is in terms of being a defense first guy.
I think I know who this National League outfielder is. Marcell Ozuna.
No, not him.
He's been good this whole time.
Do you want a hint with these last two guys that you still have to get?
Sure. Are they teammates?
No. They're connected, but they're not teammates.
They're connected. So when I guess one, I'm going to get the other. Oh, were they? No, they couldn't have been traded for each other because neither has left their league. So they're not connected that way.
Are you sure? Again, they haven't played games anywhere else.
I'm getting a little confused by this. So the two guys in the last decade have not left their leagues. They haven't been traded for each other yet?
No, there was a transaction that went down.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do the whole horse rides into town on Friday, stays for 3 days, and leaves on Friday thing here. How could two players who may or may not have been connected in a trade in separate leagues also have not played in another league? How could that have happened?
Because the trade fell through.
Or... Oh my God, I'm going to have to spell this out for you. Or it's recent.
Okay, so this is as of the end of 2025 then. The offseason does not count?
Again, they have not played a game in another league. Either of these two players who you don't have.
Okay, now it is finally clicking. So then I'm right. The cutoff point for this ends once the last game of 2025 was played. Because the outfielder at number 20 is Brandon Nimmo.
That's Brandon Nimmo.
That would make the American League second baseman that I dumbly, for some reason, could not get, Marcus Semien.
Boom! And there's your list.
Okay. Wow, that took way too long. Way too long.
What did I say? Once you got one of those two, you were going to get the other.
Thank you guys for watching another one of our videos. If you've made it this far, you might as well hit the like button and leave us a comment below which guess was the hardest. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you want to watch all of our trivia, we've compiled it all for you. You just got to click right here. And if you want to listen to Lau and I talk more baseball, we do a Mariners podcast. That'll be right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to y'all next time.